Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be doing some pattern testing for you. We have the Benelli Nova, we have a Remington 870, and a
Franchi Infinity.
The shells that we're going to be using today, we got the HEVI Steel 2.0. They are 3.5 inch number 2s. We have the Winchester Super X 3.5 inch number 2s. We also have the same one, it's the Winchester Super X 3.5 inch. These are BBs. The cheapest shells on the market right now is the Bass Pro Cabela's brand. They're 3-inch number 2s. And then we also have some,
Let's see here. We got some HEVI Steel, 3.5 BB. We have some Winchester 3-inch BB blindside. And have some Blackcloud in here. We have Blackcloud 3.5 inch number 2s.
So stay tuned. We should go ahead and show you what these patterns look like and how we do it. Hey guys, Chris from Duckalope Outdoors.
Hey everybody, Justin from Duckalope Outdoors.
Hey folks, how you doing? This is Brian from Duckalope Outdoors.
So we have the target set up 40 yards away from our table. That's what we're going to be patterning for, is just 40 yards. We have a target right now that's stapled up. Justin just put on the board. What you want to do is mark the target on what weapon you're shooting at it, what shell at the time. So, you know, so far as like the brand, the shell size, the shot size, all that sort of stuff. You go back, you of course put a dot in the middle of the target like Justin did, and then go back, take your one shot, and then keep swapping out targets. And then once you swap them all out, you can make your tick marks, count all the shot, and all that sort of thing. So we'll show you that once we get done shooting all of the shells at it. But stay tuned, we've got some awesome footage. I got this GoPro like pretty much right on top of the target, so you should see us come down here and see the shot hitting it.
Check that out.
That's a lot of... All the shot didn't even come out in it. So this right here was the Winchester 3.5 inch number 2s. This wad right here is the one that we just shot. It's still hot. There's still 7 pellets that didn't even come out of the wad. Actually more than that, 7, 8, 9. There's 2 more down in there. I'll show you what the results are closer towards the end of the video, but we'll keep cycling through these.
Did you record that one?
Yep. So this one was the 3.5 inch BBs. We only got 1 shot left in the wad. So that was the HEVI Steel 3.5 inch number 2s. That looks pretty good. So this shell was the 3-inch Bass Pro Cabela's brand, $11 a box. No shot left in the wad. Stopped about 10 feet prior to the target. Justin's going to count these up. What was that, BB?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and that's right where you want it too.
So this shell right here was the heavy shot BB.
Oh yeah, they threw.
And it cut through.
Did it? explain to them what's going on.
So that was the Franchi 3.5 inch Winchester Super X number 2s. And I'm going to leave the information in the description below with the chokes that we're using. And this is different than the other 2 guns we've been shooting. This one has the, what choke you got in this one?
It's the Kicks Vortex modified.
Kicks Vortex modified. And you saw the wad just smack the paper. I'm going to try to do it in slow-mo so that way y'all can see it. That was pretty cool. Alright everyone, so what we're going to do for you is something a little bit different I haven't seen on many other YouTube channels, is doing an average. So out of all the different shells that we shot through all, the 3 different guns, what we're going to do for you is an average. So showing you what box is overall, like if you have a buddy showing up to your house, never shot before, he brought, he brings his own shotgun, you don't have time to, to pattern it.
Or you got 3 different guns and you just want one box of shell for all 3. We're going to give you the average of what did the best in all 3 guns. We had a Franchi, we had a Remington 870, we had a Benelli Nova. And granted, there's some variations in between them. I think 2 have 28-inch barrels, and the Nova has, what, a 24-inch barrel? We're shooting Patternmaster Code Black Goose, Patternmaster extended range. Then in the Franchi, we were shooting the Kicks Vortex modified.
So I'm going to switch the camera around here and show you what the averages are looking like. So these are the 5 shells. We got the heavy shot, came in with an average of 69.67. The Herters, which is your Cabela's Bass Pro brand, that's 101.67. Your Kent, 105.67. The Super X Winchester BBs, 83.3, and Super X, the Winchester's number 2, is 67. So the worst, it came out to be with the Super X number 2s. The best came out to be the Kent with the 105.67. But going with this average, we're going to switch over and look at the actual patterns on each one, so that way y'all can see how tight and how loose they are and see what works best for you. First, we're going to start off with the Hertz, the Bass Pro Cabela's brand, 3-inch number 2s. So that is out of the Nova. This is out of the Remington 870. And this right here is out of the Franchi. Second shell is the Kent, 3.5-inch number 2s. That's out of the Nova. That's out of the Remington 870. And that's out of the Franchi. This right here is your Winchester Super X BBs, 3.5-inch. That's out of the Nova. Remington 870. And the Franchi. The last shell is going to be the Winchester Super X 3.5-inch number 2s. That's the Nova. That's the Remington 870. And this is the Franchi. We only ended up with one Blackcloud shell. It's the 3.5-inch number 2s. I went and shot it through the Benelli Nova, and I'll show you what that ended up looking like. So that's the Benelli Nova Blackcloud.
All right, so I just want to start by saying that we're not sponsored by any ammunition manufacturer at all, so this was a fair and impartial test. The proof was in the black and the white. Essentially, on paper, the Fast Steel performed the best out of all of them. And the Winchester, or actually no, was it the Winchester number 2s or was it the heavies? It's the Winchester number 2s and the heavies. So the Winchester 3.5-inch number 2s performed the worst out of all 3 guns, followed by the HEVI Steel, which was surprising because HEVI Steel is supposedly a better shell. So I was really surprised by that. But the Fast Steel, I've heard good things. I've never shot them before, but they pattern it well. The shells themselves pattern well out of all 3 guns. And you'll have to excuse us sweating. It's what, 100 degrees out here right now?
Yeah, it's baking.
So,
It's definitely baking.
Anyways, yeah, so out of all the shotguns though, and again, this is just what we observed today. I'm not saying this is like scripture or anything. Everybody has a preference on shotguns, but looking at all the patterns lined up right here, the 870 with the Patternmaster Code Black Goose actually outperformed the Franchi and the Nova. So that was also surprising. Anything you want to add?
So my Benelli Nova, which is the one I'm going to be rolling with, and like Justin stated, I have the Patternmaster. It's the extended range, rated for 3.5-inch shells. But I still shot the 3-inch through it, and it did decent. But compared out of all the shells that I shot today with the Benelli Nova extended range, it was the Kent Fast Steel for me. So of course I'm going to shoot everything that I bought. But when I go to purchase more shells, it's probably what I'm going to roll with is the Kent Fast Steel.
And they're about, what, $23 a box?
Yeah, 23 bucks. So an extra $3 versus what I was shooting before, because I was shooting the Winchester Super X.
Right.
Swore by those. I killed a lot of birds with the Winchester Super X, but
I still swear by him. I mean, I've seen him knock birds, and I'm like, good grief, that was a heck of a shot. So don't discredit the Winchesters. The BBs and the number 2s don't work very good. I guess another thing that was surprising too was the 3-inch actually performed really good.
Yeah.
Out of all 3.
Yeah. And that's $11 a box.
Yeah, $11 a box. So I'll probably be shooting those come September up in Maryland, because I'm going to be shooting probably the 870. I don't know how fast do those geese come in, Chris.
They come in pretty quick.
I don't know. I might shoot the Franchi, but I'll probably take the 870 out, and I'll be shooting the 3-inch. Herters,
Yeah,
Herters or whatever. The $11 a box. So I got some Winchester 3-inch number 2s that I'll probably shoot up. Like Chris said, I'm not going to waste any of the ammunition, but I'll probably go with the Herters too. But again, this is not set in stone. This is just what we witnessed today. The test that we did, we don't have all the chronographs and the measuring devices to measure the shot and all that stuff. This is just a down and dirty kind of backwoods test. So if you're wondering our pick of shotguns, I mean, they're all good shotguns.
Oh yeah.
But if he went in to say Clark Brothers
and dusted off my Benelli and had him any pick a shotgun, I'd probably go with the 870.
870. I would probably go with the 870 too. I'm just used to working with the 870 at work. The Franchi's still a good shotgun. The Nova's still a good shotgun. I'm not discrediting those at all. I'd say the only shotgun I've really had any problems with, I had a Mossberg 835 that I probably wouldn't recommend. Other people love them. I just had a bad experience with them. So,
all right. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure that you smash the thumbs up. Please subscribe. That lets me know, that you like the content. I will leave in the description of all the shells, the prices. I'll break down how much each shell costs, pretty much like the Herters, $11 a box. Breaking it down, 25 shots, that sort of thing. And then also leave it in the comments, what you thought. I'll try to throw in some slow-mo stuff, so that way, it keep y'all watching. But also don't forget to subscribe to our Instagram. Follow our Instagram at Stuckalope Outdoors, and also our Facebook. We're on all platforms, to include TikTok. I got that up and rolling, and yeah, hope y'all enjoyed.
TikTok.
Yeah.
What's a TikTok?
Hey man, it'd be dancing and stuff. I don't know. I don't do the dancing stuff though.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, check out TikTok. I'm not really sure what TikTok is, but yeah, check that out and give a thumbs up or like or whatever it is. I'm not really a social media guru. It's this guy right here.
There you go.
We're going to hope to bring more and better content as we move along. Some of the content's kind of rough. We're not videographers. We're not full-time hunters. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to give you all a product of what we experience. So hopefully it's going to save you some money in the long run. And anything else you all would like us to try out, let us know.
Leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments. Thank Clark Brothers. They always hook us up.
Oh, yeah.
Southside Graphics with the hats and all that stuff. We want to thank them too. A new call company we're working with, which is just phenomenal. We can roll right into that if you want to.
We're gonna make a separate video on that, just in that, so that way she has her own video, because she definitely deserves it for all the work that she's been doing.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been Chris.
I've been Justin.
And that's been Duckalope Outdoors. All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. So today we're going to be doing some